First things first,
Yes.
it doesn't really get more blockbuster than the Fast and the Furious franchise, and fans are already gearing up for your big return. How excited are you to bring Mia back into the fold?
I'm super excited. I love the franchise so much. It's like my home, and I love Vin, and it's like coming back to family, you know, so I'm super excited. I'm super excited to see where it goes, you know, where we're going to end up.
Yeah, definitely. Vin loves spilling the beans when he can, of course. The video he posted was so cute. And he teased that we'll maybe get to see a little more of Mia's badass side. Anything to add to that?
I would love that, because I feel like as a woman, as you get older, you kind of like just don't care as much, or I don't at all. So I feel like whereas before Mia was a little more inhibited, she was always the supportive, maternal one. I like the idea of the girls unleashing. And so I'd like to see Mia become more of a badass for a reason, you know, and I think if you have to protect your family, that's the best reason there is. I mean, God knows I'm a badass when it comes to my sons, so don't cross my family. So I think that's where Mia's at as well.
Paul's legacy has lived on in such a beautiful way on and off screen, and with Mia now coming back, how can we expect his character to still be included in the mix, do you think?
You know, that's I don't know. That's really up to the writers, and I think what is beautiful about continuing the franchise is that, you know, innately he's in there, you know what I mean, and it's a way of continuing his memory as well, because there's not a fan that I encounter that doesn't mention him. You know, he's just a part of this franchise's, like, he's just in the DNA.
Yeah, and Mia and Brian got that beautiful send-off in Furious 7, so were you expecting to be able to continue, or was this a total surprise?
No, I didn't really know what would happen. I feel like, you know, ever since the first one, we really didn't know there'd be a second one. And then after the fourth one, which I really credit Justin Lin for bringing the whole franchise back and for sort of re-injecting it with life, because it just went in such a different direction. So it's really hard to know what to expect from the franchise. So I didn't know what was going to happen.
And it's been 17 years since the first movie, which is crazy to think about. Any favorite memories that come to mind when you think about all of the time?
I mean, shooting in Brazil and having a premiere in Brazil, because I had my grandmother and my cousins with me, and when I was growing up in Rio, like, I always wanted to be an actress, so that was like a coming full circle moment for me, for sure.
Vin hinted recently that Africa might be an ideal location for the next movie. You guys are basically conquering every corner of the globe at this point.
Yeah. So. No, that would be very cool. And I also can't wait. My boys are 4 and 2 at this point, so they'll definitely come on location with me. So I think my boys would be very excited about that too.
Fun.
So that would be a very cool location. I've also seen, like, the fans are so loyal and so amazing, and they always have fan art. And it's always like, I recently saw something of like a car on water. And then you've got like space motifs. It's like, it's very interesting.
Space might be the only place left to go
right?
after this.
Yeah, maybe that'll be like 20 or something.
And Ludacris has said that he has a car from every Fast movie he's been on. Vin's collected them too. He said that.
Wait a second. They're holding out on me. I am going to fix that immediately after this interview.
I was going to ask if there's any souvenir that you've had your eye on over the years, but...
You know, it probably will be a car, because my sons are also really getting into cars. Yeah, for sure.
Helen Mirren and Charlize Theron got on board for Fast 8, so any Oscar winners you'd like to see come into the fold at this point?
Gosh, you know, I feel like the boys bring most of the humor, like Tyrese and Luda, so I would love to see... We were talking about Sandy Bullock.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah,
and we know she can bring the heat. We've seen it.
Yeah, she can. She's a very strong, but also very funny. So I mean, that would be like dream casting. That would be amazing.
Yeah, that would be great.